y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl. And as you know, I have a lot of printers and I'm constantly trying out new materials. And there's not a lot of products that really get me excited, especially when it comes to transfers. But this material has me excited. Now, are you tired of weeding vinyl? Are you wanting full color graphics but maybe aren't wanting to invest in sublimation? Then I may have just the product for you. And it is the CL Light Trim Free by Specialty Materials. This is a special transfer material designed specifically for laser printers and copiers. It is a unique single-step process. It is self-weeding. It is made for white and light colored fabrics. Now, if you're wanting to find out more about this, keep watching. Being able to print anything for the CL Light is pretty simple. So you can use any of your art programs, you can use Cricut, you can use Silhouette. It is pretty simple. Now, the files that I'm using are all available on my Patreon page, but you can use whatever files you want to. So I am just going to choose one of my files. Now let's jump into the application of this. My press is preheated to 335 degrees on a heavy pressure. This does require quite a bit of force. Now, excuse my arm being in the way. I switched to my GoPro to see if we got some better footage, and I'm still playing with the angle of it. Now, as I said, this does require heavy pressure, so be aware of that. Now, the heat settings required are 330 to 340 degrees. You do have to pre-press your shirt for about 5 to 10 seconds. And then whenever you go to press your shirt, you're going to press it for 25 to 30 seconds. Now, when you go to peel the transfer up, you're going to want to peel it roughly when it's either hot or warm, and that's going to depend on your printer. Now, as you can see, you're going to want to peel it pretty much straight across. It kind of depends. This does take a little bit of finagling. You're going to mess up a few times, but once you get used to doing it, it is beautiful. It turns out phenomenal. It feels great on the shirt, but it does not print white. So this works best, as I said, on light or white colored shirt or light colored shirts. Now, this does do black toner. So if you are wanting to do a black only design, which I will show you here in a second, it works fine on a little bit of a darker colored shirt. Now, you do want to cover, as you can see, that is a siliconized sheet, and that is included in the pack of the transfers. Now, I'm showing you up close how it doesn't have any marks around it, and that is a zoomed in version of the transfer, so you can kind of see that there isn't any marks around it. The wash instructions for it are: you wait 24 hours before washing, wash inside out, gentle cycle, warm or cold water, tumble dry. It is not suitable for dry cleaning, no bleach or aggressive detergents. And you don't need to use transfer tape, anything like that. That is a Tooltex. That's just like, I forget what the name of that color is. I think it's like peach or something like that. But again, it works beautifully. So if you have a laser printer, this might be a good option for you. And on the care instructions, on the instruction sheet, it does tell you, a little bit more of the specifics behind it, what to look for, what not to look for. And again, it's just like any other material, like when you first start messing with sublimation, you might need a couple of tries to see what works best and what doesn't for you. I don't know how many things I've messed up from the beginning. It's like I get this question all the time. I'm so scared to try. Let me tell you something. You will mess up. It doesn't matter what it is. I've been doing this a long time and I still mess up all the time. And that's okay. but you just keep trying. The more you do it, the better you get, the easier it gets. And trust me, that's part of the fun of this. Experimentation, learning what you like, what you don't. I think that's, as you can see, this part I was struggling a little bit with. My hands were hurting so bad at this point. So it was like trying to figure out which way to pull and which way wasn't, what was going to work best for me. Yes, but it still turned out beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But you can see what I mean about the one color design, how absolutely amazing it looks. I just love it. And again, you don't have to sit there and weed the vinyl. And see, on something like this, even though I did stick with an 8.5 by 11 design, you could easily take and use more than one sheet and make it something a little bit bigger. So there's always an option for you. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with some bonus content thrown in without. And also I post new live videos every Tuesday. But I guess that's it. We'll see y'all later. Bye.